What's up, guys? It is, what is today? Saturday. It is Saturday, and we are back with episode 3. We're going to show you guys how to get the fuel tank out of the MR2 and maybe do a little bit of engine prep today for the K series. Just depends how we're feeling. We do got to hang up some lights, so if it doesn't get too late. And we got our new shirts. Yeah, we're repping. Got the stuff on the back. And I got a special package today from Andrew Hicks. I want to give him a shout out. TFE Performance, TFE Fabrications. He sent me a very nice turbo manifold for my personal K24 build. It is just a top mount V-band manifold. I think it's a Garrett flange. I'm gonna throw on my Tile 44mm wastegate. Maybe shoot for around 800 on my own personal one. I can't let Steven take all the fun and win every race, so I gotta win something. So, all right, that's it. It's the intro. All right, let's get into it.
We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin', doing this.
All right, guys. So I got a towel in there because our cameraman decided he wasn't going to show up today. So the first step to taking the fuel pump out, or the fuel tank, is you have to take off the center console here, and there's 2 Phillips screwdrivers right here on the back side. And if you have your little cubby thing there, you got to take that off. Since that's not there, there's some screws behind that. All right, so take that off, Tyler. Take them 2 screws off, and then when he's done, he is going to take off the shift knob, and then the center console should come out. All right, guys. Now that we got the center console out for like the 100th freaking time, there is 3 screws. There's a screw right there, a screw there, and a screw there. You got to remove that change holder. Get those screws out, and this whole piece right here just pops loose, and then you'll be able to see the sender, which is under this area right there. All right, guys. Now that we got this kind of out of the way, there's some gauges in there, so we can't really take it all the way out. You want to unplug the sending unit wires. There's just 2 of them. And then what you want to do is you want to take these 2 10mm bolts out, and then you want to be able to push this grommet through so you can remove the tank. If not, they'll get hung up and you'll probably rip some, and you don't want to do that. So, all right, guys, we got the this little plate. Where's that? Here it is. This little plate off. You can just push the wires through. You took this grommet off, whatever you want to do. And then I just take the wires and I push them up under this little lip. That way I know they won't get caught up and ripped off when we drop the tank from the bottom. So let's go ahead and get up under the car and show you what we got to do to get it out. Alright, guys, so we're under the car now. So this is the tank. It goes from right there all the way down.
It is huge.
It is very long. And it's very narrow. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get this e-brake assembly off. There is some 12s there, some 12s there, and the cables. And we'll just move the cables to the side. So once we do that real quick, I'll have Tyler do that real quick, and then we'll be back with the rest of what you need to do. Alright, once you get this whole assembly out here, you're going to want to take these little cables off, and they just slide in there. So you can take a little flathead screwdriver and pop it out like Tyler's doing over there. There you go. See, that easy.
I know it's pretty easy.
We're going to get these out, and then we're going to take one coolant tube out at a time to let the rest of the coolant drain. And there is supposed to be a bolt there, and there's a bolt down there, 2 bolts, and those are 12mm, right?
No, they're 10.
They're 10mm.
Yeah.
So we'll do one at a time, make sure all the coolant drains in the drain pan and not the floor. Alright. Good job, Tyler.
Thank you.
Keep it in the drain pan. Oh, that has the thing still on it. Make sure you have the coolant hose off, and then it'll drain in. So we're gonna go ahead and get that, and we'll be back. All right, Tyler's got the last coolant tube down, draining. The next thing we need to do is just get these cables out of the way, moved out of the way. All of them go all the way up there, and then we'll be able to move to the back over here and get the fill tube, the evap stuff off, and then we'll be able to take off the 4 bolts down there and drop the tank.
I put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Started my week on a Sunday. They think they can make it in one day. I just been ready to take off. Waiting my turn on the runway. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Everyone making excuses. I've been busy making music. They just wanna see me fall off. Know that I'm never gon' lose it. Got addicted to the chase now. People saying that I changed now. Know that I'm never gon' stand still. I'm treating the game like a race now. They really been carefully watching me. They treated.
All right, guys. So we got the fuel line off, which we're not reusing. We're running all new feed and return E85 safe lines -8. We got the evap stuff removed. I'm going to cap all that off. We're not going to reuse any of that. Now he is reusing his stock location filler, so I was very careful to take this stuff off. You have to take and loosen this. There are 2 10s on here. You got to take those off to be able to pull this out. So now this is pulled out. Looks like everything is off and loose. So now we can go back up under the car and take out those 4 bolts, and this thing will just drop right down. So yeah, ready? Whoop. Let's do it. All right, guys. So we're back under here. We got both coolant lines out of the way, the e-brake assembly, and these lines. So there's 2 14mm bolts down there holding the tank. From one right there, and there's 1 14mm. I think it's 14 right here, and then this arm swings down. Get a jack up under here, the board or something, so you don't dent the tank, and we'll be able to pull it down. So go ahead and take those out, Tyler. I'll get the jack ready. Well,
Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash, I know I'm never gon' crash, ayy. Never be turning around, never be turning around, ayy. Never be slowing it down, never be slowing it down, ayy. I keep my foot on the gas, I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash, I know I'm never gon' crash, ayy. Everyone making excuses, I've been busy making music. They just wanna see me fall off, know that I'm never gon' lose it. Got addicted to the chase now. People saying that I changed now. Know that I'm never gon' stand still. I'm treating the game like a race now. They really been carefully watching me. They treated me like I was calories, but really they can't get enough of me. They treated me like I'm a salary. They bringing me up in discussion. They wondering how do I do it so casually. I celebrate all of my victories. All of a sudden they all gonna be mad at me. Damn, I don't have time for concern. I just go live and I learn. Trust me, I waited my turn. Living my dream in return. This is a given.
so there it is. That's how you get your MR2 fuel tank out. Steven's going to bring me the fuel pumps tomorrow, and then I will be able to shoot some video. I'm going to show you how to put 2 350 pumps in there, and then we'll wire it up, and I'm going to make a custom mount for the top here with -8 feed and -8 return. I'll show you how I did that. It's already done, but I'll show you how I did that. Well, actually, let me just show you. So here's the one for the MR2 that I did for mine before I went to a fuel cell, I just used a -8 90 degree, and on the back side here used a nut, press it in together. Same thing for this. I used a -6 on mine, but I'm going to take this out and put a -8 on for him. Same thing, nut, and I just used some FIPG around it to make sure it was sealed, and then use some barb fittings on the back side, -8, -6. But with this one, we are going to be shoving 2 350 pumps in it side by side. It's going to be a difficult task, but it works. So, and then we're going to run the wiring up and through. It made a little hole up there, which I just covered with some FIPG as well, so it wouldn't leak. And then we're going to run, I think it's 8-gauge wire to get the max voltage out of these pumps, so it can hammer down and help him make 850. But yeah, we'll video that in tomorrow or Monday, and we'll get that to you guys. So that's it for this episode, because I'm pretty sure we're going to go ahead and hang the lights instead of doing anything in the engine bay. But we'll show you that in another episode. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and we appreciate your guys' support and watching the video. So I don't have anything else. Do you have anything?
I think that's it.
You know, that's it.
That's it.
So if you guys want any stickers, just let me know. I'll send them out for free right now. I got like 15 left or something like that. So once those are gone, then it'll be like $5 a sticker. So, but that's it. That's it. You done? You need anything? All right, cool.
I keep my foot on the gas, ayy. I know I'm never gonna crash. Ayy. Everyone making excuses. I've been busy making music. They just wanna see me fall off. Know that I'm never gonna lose it. Got addicted to the chase now. People saying that I changed now. Know that I'm never gonna stand still. I'm treating the game like a